wouldn't be nothing without a woman on there. Said one more time, this is a man's world.
Hey, welcome. I'm Lewis Dix, and finally, I have what I want. Just me. No John Lemon, no TDP. This is actually now the name of the show is It Is a Man World. It's my world. Jeff is on assignment. I don't know where TDP is. But after giving it some thought for about 35 seconds, I don't need them. I have all the talent. They just bounce off me anyway. I saw the people in the chat room. A lot of you were saying, we just need Lewis. I've read those things, and you're right. I have so much talent, sometimes it spreads to them. That's why you think they're really good. Well, not Jeff, but TDP. Actually, a lot of you don't realize I feed TDP all his one-liners. I have a little thing I just hand to him, and then he reads them. If you ever notice in the show, watch TDP look down. So as you can see, I did go to the barber today, got my stuff done because I have to work next week, so I'm excited. And it's a beautiful day. Today is the 19th of January. Now, is it someone's birthday today? Historical? I know the 19th, I think May 19th is Malcolm X's birthday. I'm not sure, but the 19th is ringing. I'm sure it's someone's birthday, so happy birthday, whoever birthday it is. We had a great time last week. I haven't used Bobby Brown's chicken stuff yet, but I'm going to, in his sauce. He was interesting. Afterwards, there was a lot of things we thought about that we wanted to ask him, but the interview was a little awkward, but, we're going to just set a tone next time we have a guest like him and let him know that, hey, we're going to go hard. As they say, go hard in the paint. As you can see, I'm repping H-Dub today because we playing St. Francis today, so we're excited. Got a game. Today's my son's little girlfriend. I finally met her. His girlfriend's birthday, so he asked me if he could borrow the car to take her out, and I said no. No, I just told him because, maybe. But it was weird because, and I don't know if this happens with a lot of you guys, I'm finding something out. Spending, a little more time with my son now that he's older. His mom can meet the girl and get to know her. I can't. I found these muffins that are really good. The best muffins I've ever had at this place. So I went and got like 4, and then I saw her leaving the place. And then I stopped her and I said, hey, B, how you want to try these muffins? And she tried it, and then I told him, and he's like, oh, why you do that? It's so embarrassing. And I wanted to snap on him and say, hey, listen, man, if you got a problem with me meeting your little girlfriend or whatever because you don't think much of me, I don't understand that. He's weird like that. He's weird. I really want to have a conversation with him of like, okay, man, where do we stand? Do you not like me or do you not, and I know he respects me because I fed and clothed you, but it's just a weirdness going on. And I think a lot of men have this with their fathers, and fathers are trying to understand it with their sons, unlike Jeff, who's, he can say what he wants. He loves his son and he wants to.
Didn't Jeff say he talked to his son?
Yeah, I think he did.
Yeah.
And Jeff craves to be in his son's life and be a part of it. He just has that hard shell where he's, that's just who Jeff is. And I've spoken to Jeff more this week, after his father passed. So he's working through that. And Jeff's just a strong brother. He's just Chicago all through and through. And I used to say that, too, that I'm Philly all through and through until, I got married and had kids. And then you become who you think is the better part of you, I guess. But there's a reality with conversations with fathers and sons. And like my daughter and I feel like we just have great chemistry, great conversations. And I believe she truly loves me. And I'm sure I kind of get on her nerves, but she's a lot better at not displaying her attitude towards me sometimes. Where him, we just don't, because men just don't talk. You know, like the little boy, not the little boy, the young man who was a football player who committed suicide. He was the starting quarterback. You know, I think it was Arizona, one of the schools.
Didn't you think he might have had that, CTE?
I don't know. I know it had to do. I'm sure it had some depression was in there, and I know my son's at an age now, turning 25, to where he's trying. That's a tough age, you know, for young people, because you're not a kid, you're not a high school kid anymore. You know, people have grown-up expectations of you. You still want to kind of be free and just live your life, but you got to get up and go to work every morning. And they all want to be, you know, rich and looking at their phone. And you as the parent want to say, hey, man, get in the real world. You know, you just don't feel like kids nowadays, you know, between the ages of 20 and 29 or whatever, in the real world.
Someone in the chat room said your kids tolerate you.
Okay, that's I can understand that. Yeah, I mean I believe that. I believe that. But that's the funny thing is, we all believe we're doing things with good intentions. You know, we all feel like we're good people. I feel like I'm a good person, and I'm, you know, working hard at I go out of my way to love them. And that's what makes it a little frustrating as a parent and a friend, is when you go out of your way for the other person and you don't seem like it's being given back to you. So that's, you know. We have a caller already. Caller, I told you it's all about me. Hey, caller.
Hey, what up, Lou? Glad, man.
Hey, Gladman, you know what's so funny? I was just looking at your thing on Facebook. Your beard looks pretty good.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
I know that sounds weird. I know the guys would get me on that, but I was actually getting my hair cut, and I was on my phone, and I looked at, because Gladman had a little thing where he said Obama's photobombing him, right?
Yeah.
And
right.
I was like, oh, Gladman's beard is tight. I can't, you know, my beard comes out all white now, so, but yeah, your beard looks nice.
We know.
What do you call, it was a word you used for your son. What do you call him?
Which one?
The one...
I call him Inspector Gadget.
Right, Inspector Gadget. I think that's a great name. Has he always had that name?
Ever since he started programming computers around the house.
Got you. So that's the connection, that he's a gadget guy.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. Good. How's the wife?
Yeah. Everybody's well, man. We all just coming from we coming from a funeral from her cousin, who's from the Philly area.
Oh, okay. How was the funeral? I don't know. People ask that all the time, but
well, you know, it was a funeral. It was sad, but we got through it.
How was the repast food?
It was repast food. You know, it was Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Was it really? They had Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Yeah, but it was okay. It was cool.
Okay, wait. Did they have the trimmings with it?
Yeah, they had some, you know, kind of Thanksgiving food with Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Oh, okay, wait a minute. Was the Kentucky Fried Chicken still in the box to where you could see Kentucky Fried Chicken?
No, sir. But you could tell. I mean, plus you saw the boxes in the garbage. But you know, they served you lunchroom style. It was cool.
Okay, that's coleslaw.
Yeah, coleslaw. Okay, here's the menu, Lou. It was Kentucky Fried Chicken, green beans, coleslaw, some rice, and some cake.
No potato salad?
No potato salad.
Oh, I like Kentucky Fried Chicken's potato salad.
Oh, really?
I can only eat like 2 pieces of Kentucky Fried Chicken, but sometimes people have really good food at repast.
But look, I wanted to. I was hoping to yell at John Lemon because I didn't want him to think I was upset with him, even though I did get upset with him. I didn't want him to think it was prolonged. You know, it didn't even go past that night. I was just kind of bewildered that he would ask me to call his son. But, you know, I hate that a death would make. I hate that a death made him call him, but it made him call him. So, you know, that connection is there. I just feel real passionate about, just like what you were just saying, father and son communication and relationships is real important. Because you can damage a kid without that dad being there, man. And I just feel so passionate about that. I mean, his son is alive, and it's like you could just call him. But hey, I'm not trying to revisit that. I just want him to know.
No. You and I are on the same page, and he, like I said, he listens, and we all listen because we like and respect you. So that's why we kept talking about it. That's the only reason we we kept addressing it because we feel you're in a good place to have that discussion and debate. And he, we were looking forward to you to call last week so we could, but that's what men need. Men need another man to say what you said to him, even if he receives it that day or later. He needs it. We need more men like you to say, hey man, that's ridiculous. Hey man, you need to do this. Hey man, and I don't care how that hurts your feelings, whatever. I'm just telling you from my perspective, that's how I feel. We don't get that anymore. We don't get that conversation anymore. That's why, I wanted to ask how your daughter's doing, the one who moved out.
I guess she's doing okay. She's still a little salty at me because of the way it went down. But, sometimes you just got to throw them out the nest, and they'll find themselves in a better place as a result. But her feelings are still a little hurt. Mm-hmm. But, there's just not going to be a time where you're 24 years old and we got to tell you to clean up after yourself. You might as well have your own place, man. Yeah,
she's probably learning that. That's a lesson that we all have to learn. A lot of lessons in life that we have to learn. And nowadays, these kids seem like they don't want to. Like that one post you had where you said, "Why do teenagers walk past the garbage can?"
Yeah, right. I mean, that's the first thing you see when you walk in the house. When you come in the back door, you see this garbage. How come everybody sees this but you?
Right, and it doesn't compel you, knowing that I'm feeding you and clothing you, to take it out.
Yes, exactly. Can you help me out a little bit?
Yeah.
So imagine her room so nasty that you can barely see the floor for all the clothes. I wasn't having that, man.
Yeah, that's like you don't even care about anything that I care about.
Yes, so you need to vacate the premises.
Yeah, that's interesting. So now you would know, isn't it the special day today, the 19th? It's ringing in my ears that today, the 19th, is someone's famous birthday.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
How's your radio show going?
Still on pause, man. I'm doing some things of higher priority, and I just plus people are being real scarce about appearing on the show for some reason. So, I mean, it's no big deal. It was like a voluntary thing. I wasn't getting paid for it, so it's not really something that's high priority.
All right. Well, as long as you're happy. And how's your happiness?
I'm good, man. I'm good, leveling out from the holidays and, all of that. So everything's going well. I mean, I am, my wife and I are finna get into this, some vacation this summer, but other than that, we're doing well.
Good. Well, I'm glad to hear it, man. Thanks for calling in. Always much respect, and keep trimming the beard up.
Yes, sir. All right.
All right. Peace.
Yep.
I like Gladman. I mean, I like Gladman. He's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, he supports the show. I appreciate it.
Yeah, he seems like a supportive guy.
So Monique was on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was today.
Yeah, Monique's the actress who won the Academy Award for Precious, and stand-up comedian, had her own show and all that.
Right.
Okay.
So she was on Instagram today asking people to boycott Netflix for gender and race discrimination.
Okay, now prior to that, she had some issues with Lee Daniels and Oprah and all them. I kind of saw that on her talking about that and going after them. And okay, so
I'm going to play this clip, and then we could talk about how she may be self-sabotaging herself. So take a look.
Self-sabotaging herself. Jeff wrote that for you? Okay.
Did I say it wrong?
No,
sabotaging?
I'm just messing with you. Go ahead. Because it's only you and I.
Okay, hold on.
Hey, my loves. I am asking that you stand with me and boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias. I was offered a $500,000 deal last week to do a comedy special. However, Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle $20 million. Then Amy Schumer went back and renegotiated $2 more million because she said I shouldn't get what the men are getting, they're legends, however I should get more, and Netflix agreed. When we asked Netflix to explain the difference, why the money was so different, they said, well, we believe that's what Monique will bring. We said, well, what about my resume? They said, we don't go off of resumes. Then we asked them, what was it about Amy Schumer? And they said, well, she sold out Madison Square Garden twice, and she had a big movie over the summer. Is that not Amy Schumer's resume? And then Netflix said, by the way, we believe Monique is a legend too. Why shouldn't I get what the legends are getting? Please stand with me in this boycott of Netflix. I love us for real.
Well, first, I hear what she's saying totally. What she said, I could see her saying that, and I'm sure if I was offered $500,000, I'd say thank you, yes. That's me. Now, unfortunately, I feel bad that I'm just hearing this because I watched Netflix last night. I feel bad because I watched like 3 shows. I watched a really funny Dwayne Perkins, who's a comedian and friend of mine, who was spectacular. I watched his stand-up, and so I thought he was great. He tore me up. I mean, he was so intelligent and funny. Dwayne Perkins, make sure you check him out. I watched a little bit of. I was gonna watch. What's her name? The tall girl from Saturday Night Live. Gosh, I feel bad that I forgot her name. Wow, that's bad of me, because she's so talented. But and I watched a couple other things, but I feel bad. What was the big girl's name on Saturday Night Live? What's her name? The comedian. Okay, POTUS. I'm trying to get oh, okay. For those of you in the chat room, TDP is on his way in. So he'll be joining us shortly. And that's going to bring the show down, but, man, I'll go with it. You know what? I'm going to save that so she can play that clip for TDP, and he can chime in his funny way. His TDP calling me now. It's so funny. I actually have his thing under TDP. And so they're going to open, because they have to open the gate. We're secured here, so he couldn't get in the gate. But he's been making so much money now he can't climb over. Back in the day, that was one thing. His brother, if the gate was there, you climbed over, but he can't climb over. He hasn't lost enough weight. But I'm going to save. I want you to play that for TDP, and then we'll comment on her. Now, here's something I should say for him, too. I stayed up till like 2:30, 2:45, 3 o'clock this morning. I was up watching. I watched Commuter. I did the Fire Stick thing. I watched that Commuter with Liam Neeson. He shouldn't go out anymore. The guy from Taken. He's got too much. Listen, we're going to take a quick break so TDP can get his cups of water or whatever he drinks. The number's 323-293-3375. I'm Lewis Dix, and TDP will tell you the name of the show when we come back. Bye.
Have you been looking for something delicious and amazing to eat? Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market has just what you need to fill that appetite. Come on in. Try our signature hot and cold sandwiches made with Boar's Head quality meats, as well as our salads, smoothies, and special vegan items. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market also offers premium catering for any event. Give us a call at 347-981-8408. We're a family-owned business located in the heart of Leimert Park Community, 4308 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Brooklyn Deli 14. And look us up on Yelp. See why we're rated 5 stars. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market, where quality food meets excellent service.
traffic, or you were in traffic? Yeah, for broke California, they're doing a lot of construction. Oh, we back. Hey, look who's here.
Shalom.
Hilarious. TDP is here.
Traffic.
So he made it. John Lemon is still on assignment. That was actually
assignment.
he actually told me to say that, and then he put LOL. So
What did I miss?
We have a videotape that she's going to show, a clip of Monique.
You said that.
Yeah, and Aaron Gladman called, and I just talked about how great I was.
How great you were?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how
I believe you.
How you and Jeff hold me back. But okay, so we're back to so we're going to show this clip to TDP, and then we'll comment on Monique.
Hey, my loves. I am asking that you stand with me and boycott Netflix for gender bias and color bias. I was offered a $500,000 deal last week to do a comedy special. However, Amy Schumer was offered $11 million, Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle $20 million. Then Amy Schumer went back and renegotiated $2 more million because she said I shouldn't get what the men are getting, they're legends, however I should get more, and Netflix agreed. When we asked Netflix to explain the difference, why the money was so different, they said, well, we believe that's what Monique will bring. We said, well, what about my resume? They said, we don't go off of resumes. Then we asked them, what was it about Amy Schumer? And they said, well, she sold out Madison Square Garden twice, and she had a big movie over the summer. Is that not Amy Schumer's resume? And then Netflix said, by the way, we believe Monique is a legend too. Why shouldn't I get what the legends are getting? Please stand with me in this boycott of Netflix. I love us for real.
No, I did not know she loved me for real.
Netflix is huge.
Hey,
good luck with that.
Yeah, and I was telling the people that I watched Netflix last night.
It's huge.
Okay, so
Nah.
You gonna keep watching?
Netflix is huge. It's not about me. It's Netflix. It's her versus Netflix.
So first she goes after Oprah Lee Daniels. Now she's going after Netflix.
Yeah, but they can see all her movies on Netflix. Everything you argued about, I can see it on Netflix. It's huge.
So, okay. Well, chat room callers, let us know if you stand with Monique or you stand with Netflix.
Is she a legend to you?
Who? Monique?
Who are we talking about?
Oh.
I take that as a no.
No, you know what?
You just said it.
I wouldn't use the word legend.
That's why I asked the question.
I think she has a few more years to go. I mean, she's done a lot of good work. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't put her in the legend category, just like Amy Schumer's not a legend. Chris Rock is great, but he's not a legend.
Okay.
I mean, Eddie Murphy's on his way to becoming a legend.
What makes a legend?
Oh, excuse me.
Time, work. Legend has 25 plus years in.
So Eddie
30.
Murphy has had that.
Well, Eddie Murphy's a legend.
With success.
Eddie Murphy's a
now
legend.
You're changing it.
Well, he's a legend because I think he's a great talent.
Of course.
Eddie Murphy's, somebody. Who else? I think it was Jeff was asking me. He was talking to somebody else, and they were saying,
Jap.
They were saying what if Eddie Murphy was if Kevin Hart was better than Eddie Murphy, and no, there's no contest.
Right.
Eddie Murphy's Eddie Murphy. Mm-hmm. So
Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Yeah. I mean, trading places. I mean, you can name top 20 Eddie Murphy
Saturday
things.
Night Live.
Yeah, you just delirious.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, the clumps. You can't do that with Kevin Hart. Eddie has no soul plane. Well, yeah, Pluto Nash. What's his soul plane?
You couldn't wait to bring that one out. Huh?
No. Let's go to you. Poetess Pete. I didn't catch it, but
Lord.
Last week's interview, she said that you said Bathtub Productions presents.
Okay.
And I called you afterwards because it was like I think I was the only one that heard you say it at the time. Mm-hmm. And when I looked at it on playback, when you said it, I saw Bobby kind of look at you, but he wasn't responsive. I said, after the show, I thought about it. I said, let me call Teeter because I
Did
know.
I really say that?
Yes, you did.
That was, see, now, to me, that was just a
Well, see, that's one of my things on
natural
Twitter.
reaction. What?
I'm always in production on Twitter. It's always in production. So that's just what it is.
Bathtub production.
If I said that.
You
but
did.
I know
If I had heard that, I would have stopped.
that's comedy.
That
I heard it right away. It was
That's
like,
comedy.
shit.
then y'all were worried about me.
Can you get some views? We're talking about it.
So, now here's the interesting thing.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, we would have done a whole bathtub run, shower, drip.
It was a lot to talk about. It really was. You know, and that dude was a legend. You know, and his wife is a beautiful person, Alicia. You know, respect to her. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I feel for Bobby. I really wish him the best because I know he's been through a lot.
Okay.
You got to talk about using the bathroom. No, you didn't.
Oh, he tore that bathroom up. He told everybody not to go in the bathroom.
I said, Bobby, you need to cook your meat.
He said, let me tell y'all, whatever. Bobby Brown seasoning will send you to the bathroom because he lit that bath. He told everyone not to go in there.
OG Points is like, you know, there's a second bathroom.
I know. Bathroom for number one. Bathroom for
and
number
he
two.
went in bathroom number one
right.
and was in there for a minute.
It was his prerogative.
It was, yes.
That's probably why he was sitting there. He might have been uncomfortable.
Because he had to go to the bathroom? Because, he didn't want to be cruel. Because he looked like he was holding something in.
Yeah, some tenderonis.
Yeah.
Bobby, you got to cook your meat. Sorry. That's all I can tell you.
A little BBD.
Yeah. It was a production.
Somebody said that's why he was sweating.
Yeah. When the boo-boo gods attack, there's nothing you can do.
That's the worst kind that got you sweating.
Man, you got to go and
you must have had spicy food.
Yeah, it was hurting him because he was like on the edge of his chair, and
his wife was helping him along though. She was helping. Hold your boo-boo, baby. Hold it.
We got to get through this interview.
10 more minutes.
Because as soon as the interview was done, he was gone. He went right to the
out of here.
We have another caller.
Hey man, what's up? It's John from Arkansas, man.
Big John.
What's up, John? How you doing, man?
Hey, I know both of y'all are comedians, allegedly.
Yeah.
But,
good one.
But I know people are sensitive these days, man. But they trying to censor comedians now, man. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, man?
Well, it all started with Genuine.
I mean, come on, you can't censor a comedian. That's what they're here to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but America, John, is at such a heightened, sensitive point in their lives.
Why
it's
is
like
that, though?
everybody's blaming everybody else for their mess.
Oh, okay.
So it's like it's we're not in the real world.
I mean, you can't be original comedian no more, man. People so sensitive, bro.
Hey, I think it's going to reach a point to where things that are said in your house, is going to spill out into the world.
So it's no more roasting?
No, because you have to. Your inner circle has to be so tight to where, like I such and such said this, and that's why Dave Chappelle has a thing where he makes the audience put their cell phones in a little pouch where they can't film him.
Yeah, it's a great idea. Yeah,
and we're going to get to that point where everybody's going to have that in their home.
Right.
Or around them,
Mm-hmm.
and one thing I think it's going to do, John, it's going to make you begin to really know who your true friends are. Because snitching is, people. Nobody wants to take responsibility for their own life.
But he's talking about the jokes that's going out into the audience,
right, and that's part of it. Meaning that
Netflix.
If I say a joke, and it's gonna offend you, it's not for everybody, but.
Just like the Kevin Hart and Michael Blackson. Kevin Hart got mad because Michael Blackson was making fun of he got caught cheating.
Now, what do you think about that? That's a Philly thing.
So Kevin Hart got
mad at Michael Blackson.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
for making fun of him getting cheating.
Well, that's here. What that is when you hang around the other side so much, like Kevin Hart. If he's not paying you, you can't say anything about him. Again,
comedy, man. You can say anything you want
Right. No, I agree with you. But when you get on the other side.
But he's saying he's going through a tough time, so why would my friend come at me during the tough time?
Because you created the comedy.
That's fair.
I mean, if you didn't want anybody to talk about you, I mean, that's what men do. But you lose a little sense of your mannishness when you sit in a chair and get makeup on all the time.
I got a question for Porters too, man.
Okay.
What's that?
Hey, I know you're a Bay Area hip-hop historian, right?
Allegedly.
Right.
Hey, what happened to the Country's Daughters, man? They made one hit and it was gone.
Well, one passed away.
Yeah, rest in power.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, special one passed away.
Okay, they was good. They could rap. I just wonder what happened to them, man.
Yeah, they were actually, I think, working on some things just before special one passed away. But,
now, here's an insensitive joke. As soon as you said that, I was like, when you said one passed away, I was like, well, one's unconscious. So.
Oh, wow.
See, I would never say anything.
See, that's what I'm saying. You can't say anything.
Because I met the other one when we was in the Bay.
Yeah.
The other one.
CMG.
Yeah, CMG. I met her.
Yeah, so.
Yes, sir.
What do you think about Houston players went into the Clippers locker room and didn't even fight?
Hey, when you know the secret passageway, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
If you go in the locker room, you got to at least knock a nigga out.
Not really.
Yeah, I mean, you knocking them out if you want to get on World Star.
Right.
But if you're making over $1 million, you ain't knocking anybody out.
They all boys.
Yeah.
It's hoop.
That's a frat.
All right, y'all have a good day.
All right, you too, John.
Big John, Arkansas, reside in Las Vegas, a teacher. And Apollo legend.
Have you guys seen the new sex dolls they got coming out?
I thought that was a real person. I just saw that.
You want one?
Because I saw the one when the person was laying on the face down. You saw the butt was.
It's beautiful.
Man, yeah, that's.
Okay.
That's.
We have a video.
I have some pictures.
Oh, I don't want to see them.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you deflate them?
Oh, she's cute.
Wow.
Now, Lewis.
She looks like Diamond D.
Diamond D. You know, Lou probably always had a little secret crush on Diamond D.
Now, here's his doll.
His very own Diamond D.
I'll go half with you.
That's too much.
You know what?
Uh-oh.
Oh, my God. That's just graphic. That's just... The peace sign is killing me. That's the one I saw today.
Oh, you like that?
I mean, now my point is, do they stay like that all the time?
If you want
Look, they even have a pregnant one.
Oh, bless their heart.
That's nasty.
You don't want that one?
Go back to the other one.
He said, "Go back to the other one."
He's nasty.
The other one is interesting.
Oh.
Now, for a second, that looks real.
You want one?
No, but my point
she
is,
even looks like a dimple in her eye.
Yeah.
Now, my point is, do you deflate them? I don't like that one. I don't like that one.
Why?
I don't like that.
That's nasty.
That's nasty.
I like that one.
I don't like that one.
I like her boots. Those
I don't
are
like.
cute.
Yeah, the boots are cute. I don't like that one.
Boots are cute. Oh
I
my
don't like
God.
that one.
They are cute.
I can't.
I
Now,
like their hair. Good hair.
now, do you?
I think they're rubber.
So do you fold them up or they stand like that all the time?
If you hit it right, hold it up.
I'm just saying. Do you? Okay, can you take her off, please?
Somebody's getting excited.
No, I'm not getting excited.
Sure.
The rubber doll. No. So something.
That's where we're at now.
Something interesting happened to me. I was telling you off air.
Wait a minute. So is this still in relation to the dolls?
No. This is about a woman.
Allegedly.
All right. Before you start that, the thing about the dolls, and Sheena made up a really good point about how society is making it to where you don't totally have to be social at all, like with social media. And now you have these dolls. They even have robots for women too. They have the dolls for the women too. So how do you feel that these things might affect society? Like with social media, you don't even really have to go out to a club now. You can just be online all day.
It's showing because people can't interact with everybody's, again, it goes back to John's point. Everybody's so sensitive. If you're just dealing with social media and you're just dealing with dolls, then you don't know how to interact with real people. You don't know how to hear their tone. You don't know how to.
Do you think it's sick if someone, because I read online, someone says he has sex with his doll 4 times a week. His
doll?
His sex doll.
Oh.
Maybe, hey, that's what he can handle. Because, I mean, if you have sex with a real person, then you got to talk to him afterwards. You got to talk to him before. You got to interact with them.
Yeah.
You got to eat with them. A doll is, I'm sure this has been going on for a long time.
Yeah.
But I just think people's issues now are just in the forefront. We're just hearing more about them, and it's just, it's too much. But then again, this is the world we're in. I mean, we got people who straight up lie to us in the White House.
Send them a doll.
Yeah, I read that, on Rachel Maddow's show.
She's got a long neck.
She does.
Really? She's got a long neck.
She really does.
She looks like a puppet.
Anyway, on her show, she says that the letter that came out about Trump's health, they had the letter was signed Dr. Ronnie such and such. First of all, she pointed out that they misspelled his name at the end of the letter. Mm-hmm. And another person pointed out that that he's a military doctor. Mm-hmm. And so whenever you do sign your name or put your name, you put your military rank in there almost always. So they were pointing out that the White House put out that doctor's letter fraudulently.
Oh. Wow. Does this change anything?
And then like on AP, Associated Press, and a few other sites, they're calculating how many lies that Trump is told. So.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Didn't he have 13 charges before he was president? Sexual assault?
Well, he paid a porn star $130,000 to be quiet about a sexual affair they had while he was married to his current wife.
Oh, wow.
Wow, that's
why
he could have gave that money to Monique for a Netflix special.
That's true.
Oh, wow, that's true.
That's why she didn't hold his hand when they came off the plane that time.
So that's when you need Solange. Stuff like that. Go down. She'll take care of that. Hey, listen, I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
What's the name of the show?
In a Man's World. Tighten up your belts.
I told you he would tell you the name of the show. The number's 323-293.
For what?
3375. John Lim is on assignment.
Again.
Yes, we apologize for starting late, but I had an appointment.
How did it go? Pre-op?
It went well. It was a quick meeting. I made it over. I didn't have traffic. I don't know which way you went, but I went down that street.
I have another video. When I saw it, it reminded me of Teeter.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
The way that the guy sounds in the video, but check it out. And I'm going to leave it up. So, Teeter, if you want to do your commentary, what people love. Hold on.
Chips. That's my shit. Soda.
Yeah, they look like respectable guys.
Check this out. Tick, tick, bowl up. Oh, excuse me. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Excuse me. Put your hands up. What soda you got?
He shot him?
I work, yeah.
He wasn't looking.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah.
So wait a minute. He shot the first guy?
Yeah.
In the black? That's
and
why he didn't get back
up. It's fake. They were saying their guns were fake, but he said this one ain't.
And he shot both of them.
No. The man had his hands up. I don't know no part of what you're doing right now. I put my soda back. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, the one in the black? The one in the black?
In the blue.
The one that jumped the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one in the blue got shot. Looked like he had blood on his shoulder.
Yeah, he was holding his shit.
And then the other one didn't get back up.
Yeah, he was out the scene.
He got shot, right?
Yeah.
He came in smoking.
Yeah.
Guns blazing.
Now, he was the security guard for the company?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was good.
Obviously.
He was good.
And I heard that was at a 7-Eleven out, I think it was on near Inglewood somewhere.
Yeah, that'll
He
do
said,
it.
I'm the wrong one. You ain't messing with my job. Yeah. Wow, I bet I hope he gets a promotion. I hope they move him to register.
You think?
Hey, man. My man, I bet you, the guy behind
my man!
The guy behind the counter, that's his best friend.
You see him walk over there, now what you punk want to do now?
I bet he can come in and get a cookie whenever he want. Hey, man, get
and
you
a
something.
Slurpee.
Yeah, and a hot dog.
Yeah, he looks like he was a security guard.
Yeah, he came in shooting.
Yeah, this one is real.
Hey, yeah, that was.
He sounded like you. Well, I don't give a fuck. This one is real. Like,
yeah. She was the wrong one.
how you gonna try to rob a store with a fake gun, though?
He did. See what happened.
Yeah. Evidently, if you're going to rob a store, make sure it's a real one, because the fake ones don't work.
Shit, he got his ass popped.
I know. Isn't that crazy? Something's in my eye.
You okay?
You want to blow in it?
That used to be the thing.
Really, Paul?
That's when you know somebody cared about you.
Well, I heard that when that was a thing that gay men do. They go, "Can I blow?" What was that movie? It was a It was a movie with a download, and the guy was like, "You got something in your eye? Can I blow it?"
No, it would.
And if the person said, "Yeah," that meant they was down for whatever.
I'm talking.
Try to hit on
me. It was only a girl or your mom or sister would blow in it.
Yeah, girls always do that.
Yeah, and you never know. Never ask no guy to blow in your eye. Come on, that's just.
You said your ear though.
That's nasty.
Yeah,
that's
just, I got this eyelash in my eye. But yeah, that's just no. You don't do that. So listen, I was trying to. You know what's throwing me? I was on my mind. It was somebody's birthday. It was Martin Luther King's birthday.
You forgot?
No, but I was thinking the 19th is somebody important's birthday. But it was this whole King thing.
Yeah, King Day.
They had the parade out here.
Yes, of course.
And so.
Did you go?
No, I was.
Why you didn't go?
I had to do something.
What you had to do?
I forgot what I had to do. But I had to do. I was doing something. I was busy.
So
we had practice.
He did all he had to do for you, and you were busy.
We had practice. So, okay. So what I was going to take was about about this. I didn't know how many people, and thank you all who listened to the show. My friend, and this guy Daryl Valdez called you. He called here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a guy I went to college with. And that was interesting because he called, and I thought he was just calling to reconnect, which he was. And he said, "Hey, what's up?" I called him, and he called me back. I was like, "What's up, Valdez?" He said, "Hey, Lou, I just wanted to touch base with you and all that."
You said you went to college with him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In Philly?
No, in Sonoma. He's from the Bay Area.
Yeah.
So he's from San Mateo number.
Yeah.
So he was from Oakland. So he was like, "Hey man, just wanted to reconnect. Hope everything well and all that. But I need to talk to you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna call you back tomorrow so we can talk." I'm like, okay.
Does that make you nervous when people say that?
No, because I mean, if you can, no is a good word. If you can't do it, you can't do it. Whatever it is,
So he knows you as a dancer. So you went to college together?
You did say you did.
No, but he knows me as a comedian too.
Too.
So, but then I get a text from, and this is so interesting.
Okay.
And I don't know if she's listening. If she is, how you doing? Cheryl Ryder.
Oh, you're first.
Yeah, Cheryl Ryder calls me or sends me a text, Happy New Year. And I said, Happy New Year, and love you, hope all is well.
Oh,
and she
went in hard, huh?
She hit me back.
Oh, what a dog!
I guess I've been listening to it in a man's world, and I don't really have to tell you I love you back, which means that I guess she heard some of the shows and heard me talk about
Her.
Code 3. I don't know if she heard me talk about her, but
you got some friction on your hand.
It was, because Sure Rider is Sure Rider.
What does that mean?
That means Sure Rider.
Did you talk about her on the show?
All the time.
Yeah, we talked about Sure Rider, and
all the time.
And how special she is. And
you never said that.
Come on now. Sure Rider, Sure Rider.
She had a child when you met her.
Yeah, he was doing well. Yeah, he has a child now.
Wow.
That
Grandma Ryder, huh?
So she watches In a Man's World?
I'm assuming so, because she said she watches the show In a Man's World. And I guess Daryl watches In a Man's World, and that's so. Thank you all who were watching the show. I never thought to.
That's 2 of the 17 then.
Hey man, now we can get one more. We have a caller. Caller.
What's going on, fellas? It's Big C from St. Louis.
Big
Hey, what up, C? How you doing, man?
Better than I deserve. How you guys doing?
Good. How's the family?
Feeling with my hands.
Now that we know you have a family, because we can say that now. Remember last
family
time?
As well.
Man, Luke, you don't know I have a family. How you know I got a family?
Yeah, he did go off on you.
Yeah, he went off. We've been married 24 years now.
Yeah, that
we got correct. That information, but before he wasn't giving none.
Lou, you asked too many damn questions.
Oh, too many, the man said.
Hey, you lucky I ain't in St. Louis. Say that to me when I'm there. I love something.
I'm outside the studio.
Okay, I'm going out the back.
Could you bring your doll?
Hilarious.
No way!
Hilarious.
I see somebody running down the street with a stolen doll. Boy stole my doll.
That's hilarious.
Hey, listen, I watched the playback of last week's show.
Mm-hmm.
I have a couple of things to say to you, my man Lewis.
What?
If you don't mind.
No, go ahead, man.
You a habitual grown man line crosser.
Okay, why?
From the Charlie Murphy Rest in Power reference.
Yeah.
You never ask another grown man what kind of soap you use.
Thank you, St. Louis.
Okay, you know what?
Don't even bring that up.
No, I agree with you. I know it's not an appropriate question.
You gonna bring that up?
That's never an appropriate. Under what?
There is a God. That's all I can say.
Under what circumstance?
That's worse than blowing in your eye.
Huh?
That's worse than blowing in your eye.
Right. Under what circumstance is that ever an appropriate question?
Do tell, Lewis.
No, you know what?
Do tell.
See, you're so right. I can't.
Oh, no, he's right.
I can't even get out of that. That was afterwards. It was like, okay, did I really have to ask that question? I knew somebody was going to get me.
Hey, man.
What about the toothpaste?
After that, brother, I stopped listening.
I appreciate that. Because that's where I checked out, too.
My phone turned off.
Yeah.
I didn't even have to turn the phone.
I appreciate that.
The iPhone is so small, they realized that was a bit
Same feeling here.
line crossing statement. You don't make
Charlie
that
Murphy.
He said his iPhone cut off.
Yeah.
Well, it won't happen again.
Hey,
it won't happen.
Deal.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about it. I will not ask that. Scratch that question off.
St. Louis, C.
Yeah, C come hard. C come hard. So, C, what kind of...
No, it's not being hard, though, brother. It's as men...
Notice that.
We just have to... Yeah, there's certain things that are eyebrow raisers, bro. And as a man, you just got to be like, wait a minute now.
You're on probation as a man.
Yeah, I'm on probation. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, you're on probation as a man. But at the same time, when you know that there's something, wrong about that kind of question, you just gotta, self-correct.
Okay, that's coming at straightforward. I can respect that, and thank you, C. Yeah, it will not happen again. I'm on probation. I like that probation. That's a good segment to say who's on C's probation.
Yeah.
For the week.
I'm with that.
If someone does that, can we use that? C, we'll put that in.
Hey man, it's all yours, brother. There's nothing in this atmosphere, universe is mine, man. It's all yours.
Oh,
you got it.
You being a fag has nothing to do with him. Just pointing it out.
No, I'm not saying that.
I am.
Okay.
So?
Well, then go ahead.
Yo, my man.
Yo, my man.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yo, my man, you in violation. Yo, my man.
Probation.
Oh, you on C's probation. Fair enough,
You
man.
know, when he said that, I'm like, what kind of show is this?
Phone cut off now.
Right. It's like, damn, we just dropped the phone. I'm like, what the hell is going on now?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you ain't got to worry about that
I
again.
thinking it was the mask where it turned into As the World Turns or something.
Soap Pictures presents.
I'm like, what the hell?
He said, as the world turns.
What the hell? Like,
all right.
Anyway.
All right. That's fair, man. And
appreciate it.
all right, man. Appreciate your call. Take care of the family. Much respect. See?
St. Louis.
Much respect, man.
All right. That was...
You're on probation, man. You can't do that.
You on probation? We got to use that. So now if somebody does something suspect during the week, they're on C's probation.
Yeah.
That was fun. And then he came hard, too. You asked too many damn questions.
He came hard. See, look at you. He's still in there. He can't shake it.
He said,
Kind of soap you use. Could you come hard? Yeah. You can't shake it.
He said, man, the phone. He said the iPhone just dropped. Like,
Cut off.
Cut off. Wow. So we appreciate C from St. Louis. Is it St. Louis?
St. Louis.
St. Louis. I like that city.
Yeah, you
323-293-3375. I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
And the name of this show is
In a Man's World. Tighten up your belts.
And please never ask another man
Lewis.
what kind of soap he
This
uses.
is the Lewis Award.
And you asked them what kind of toothpaste.
I think C said he stopped listening.
It's a combination.
Yeah. C stopped any bathroom thing.
Why did you ask him about toothpaste?
Yeah,
That was just a
toiletries.
weird question. Just
You're a
To
weird
loosen
guy.
up things.
Oh. I wonder if he'll kiss me.
no, you know what? It's certain things you think will work, and in your little comic
You
mind.
prove that.
And then it's certain things that you get taught, like C said. This is learning
prove that.
you just don't do that. You self-correct, and that was, that has been self-corrected.
Probation.
Remove that question. I've always thought that, hey man, if I ever interview certain people and start doing a show where I'm interviewing people or talk show, that's going to be a question I'm going to ask. Well, now I know that was
You
not
held
it.
on to that mistake for a long time. Huh?
Yeah, I've been waiting to do, and I found out, no, it didn't play.
Yeah.
It didn't play well, so it won't happen again.
Why didn't you ask him like what kind of cereal you like? You could have went there.
Now, see, maybe that's okay, yeah. You're right. Because I like Rice Krispies.
Frosted Flakes.
I like Frosted Flakes, too. You can't go wrong. Frosted Flakes don't taste the same anymore.
Rice Krispies didn't taste the same without sugar.
Yeah, so I got to put sugar on it. Yeah. Put sugar, bananas, strawberries.
Honey. Yeah.
Yeah. Captain Crunch is good for 2 bowls. Apple Jacks are not the same. Sugar Pops now they're called something else now.
Oh, they changed the name.
Sugar Smack.
Sugar Smith. I never got into Tricks. I mean Tricks. The other one with the Tricks.
Fruit Loops.
Yeah,
Oh,
Fruit Loops.
Tricks.
Yeah, Tricks. I never got in that. And the Cocoa Puffs. I never liked those.
But you know what got me with Tricks?
What?
Because as a little one, I used to like Tricks. So I went to my aunt's house who lived in Pomona. She had rabbits. And Rabbit Boo Boo looked like Tricks. I said, I'm never eating that cereal again.
It's funny how certain things in life turn you off to certain, like,
that was it on that.
yeah, like I can't eat, like I don't like
thing.
cream soda.
I like cream soda.
I don't like cream soda.
Cream soda was legendary on Sundays. That's what you drank.
I don't like
Sunday dinner was your cream soda.
What don't you absolutely like? I don't like avocados and walnuts.
I don't like avocados.
You like nuts?
I knew you was gonna go there.
But you
I
don't like macaroni and cheese.
I don't like macaroni and cheese.
What? Why?
I can.
You know why. It's been established on the show already.
What?
His ex-wife made it.
Yeah.
Oh, I like. What else don't I like?
What's your favorite?
Chitlins. I don't like chitlins.
Nah.
Pig feet. None of that. I don't like any of that.
I love donuts.
Oh. So I'd like to give you a twister.
I got this muffin I got to
this
bring you
maple
called
bar.
a donut muffin.
Really, poet? That's nasty. Cream filling. Oh.
I don't like Greenfield donuts.
I don't either.
You'll like this one.
I like jelly donuts.
Do you?
You know what?
KY jelly.
Let me get a dozen of them. I like old fashioned.
Oh man, that's
Yeah,
my
which one, the
favorite
chocolate
tea.
or the glaze?
Old fashioned glaze.
Old fashioned glaze, yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
You got that jelly in your mouth. Y'all at 2:00 in the morning. Let me get a dozen of those.
No.
KY jellies. Gotta get back to my doll.
She hungry.
We want to shout out Brooklyn Deli for providing
Bless their
lunch
heart.
today.
Yeah.
They have the best sandwiches
Oh,
here
wow.
on Crenshaw.
Now, what kind of sandwich is that that's on the
The
street?
kind you eat.
That looks like a pastrami.
Yeah. I'm not a pastrami. Now, I don't like pastrami.
No?
I like roast beef, like turkey, but I'm not a pastrami. Or what's the other thing that's like pastrami?
Corned beef.
Corned beef. Yeah, I like corned beef. They're in the same family.
You like meatloaf?
Yeah, I like meatloaf. I like meatloaf. I've tried to make meatloaf a couple times.
What happened?
You know, I can season
It's not
well.
that hard to make.
I know, but it just didn't hit me.
Yeah,
But when you hit some good meatloaf, it is good.
it's good.
I
It's
can make
mashed
some
potatoes.
jam and stuff.
Here we go.
Bell peppers. Have you?
Love
Have
those.
you,
No, I don't like
What?
I don't like.
you like them, Teeter?
I love the stuff with bell pepper. What? Stuffed bell peppers are good, though.
Hey, we have about 23 minutes. We're going to take a quick break and we'll come right back. I'm Lewis Dix.
TDP.
The name of the show is?
In a man's world.
3
Tighten
minutes.
your belts.
We'll be right back.
Have you been looking for something delicious and amazing to eat? Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market has just what you need to fill that appetite. Come on in. Try our signature hot and cold sandwiches made with Boar's Head quality meats, as well as our salads, smoothies, and special vegan items. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market also offers premium catering for any event. Give us a call at 347-981-8408. We're a family-owned business located in the heart of Lamert Park Community, 4308 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Brooklyn Deli 14. And look us up on Yelp. See why we're rated 5 stars. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market, where quality food meets excellent service.
No countdown or nothing?
Yeah, I mean, you got me clearing my throat. Her part looks nice. Did you do
You see that?
Yeah, I see the little part in her hair. That's when you know a girl can do her own hair, when she can part. Was that the first thing you learned?
It's not that hard to part. You just do a fine tooth comb.
You don't have a fine tooth comb?
Nah,
Your hair looks nice too today, Lewis.
Yeah,
What did you do?
I got a permanent part, the little bald spot in the back. I just got it, taken care of because I have to work.
Do you
next
do
week.
it yourself? Or?
No, I go get groomed.
Gloria, right?
Yeah, Gloria, Fab Unique on Pico.
Fab Unique.
Yeah, it's the name.
Poetess, leave it alone.
Oh my God.
Fab Unique. I've been going there for
I
years.
know. You're going to Fag Unique. Yeah.
I said Fab Unique.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you clearly. I apologize. Fab Unique.
Yeah. That's funny. Yes.
More than you know.
So we have a caller.
That's where all the dancers go.
Caller.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey.
Lou Dix, your friend called for a private dance.
Oh,
What'd you say?
Lou Dix, your friend called for a private dance.
friend Chester.
Oh, no. Hilarious. No. Oh, you talking about Daryl? No, he didn't. That's funny. That's funny.
Sylvester, by the way.
Sylvester.
Hey, what's up,
Florida.
Sylvester?
Orlando.
How you doing, man?
Orlando,
I'm
Florida.
doing good. Are you guys?
Good. I heard the weather's weird down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little
chilly. It's a little chilly, but I'm originally from Michigan, so it's cool to me.
How's your son?
He's great. He's great. Learning to read at 5, so I'm very happy.
Okay, Sylvester, calm down.
Yeah, you sound excited. Things must be good for you, are they?
Yeah, they are, man. They are. Everything's all good. Glory to God.
Good. Now, now? Is it because it's a new year, or did something happen?
It's just good, man. It's just good. It's good.
Have you found any more journals?
No, I have not found any more journals.
Oh, okay.
Nope, I have not found any more journals.
Oh, that was some great reading.
This is about his brother's.
That was mom.
His mom, right?
Yes, my mom.
Rest in power.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest though. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I actually missed her. On her birthday. I was. It hurt a little bit. I was thinking about it. I don't get to hear her voice, and then every few months or whatnot, just have a dream about it. And I guess that's my way of coping. My wife was taking it hard though.
Yeah.
My wife was really taking it hard.
Now, your wife was taking it hard from your mother passing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when was her birthday?
The 22nd of November.
Oh, okay. All right. So she's a Scorpio. Okay. So that was. Did you cry?
No, I don't. I'm just being honest. It's weird. I cry when I'm asleep. I really, like I say, when I have a dream about her, I really cry. And I don't cry during the day. It hurts a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But when I sleep, I have a dream about her, and I bust out crying in my sleep.
We need to close the window. That's what it's a draft.
Yeah, maybe turn the fan off or something. But hey.
Hey, now I want to ask you a question because I know a guy whose mother passed away a long time ago, and he can't talk about it at all.
Mm-hmm.
He can't talk about it. Won't let his girlfriend talk about it. He's just, it seems like he's still angry about it.
Yeah.
How do you cope with it?
Like I said, I dealt with it beforehand, because I knew it was coming because of the cancer or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And but I mean, I don't know. It's weird because we had a good relationship, but her and I passed, and it was deep. I mean, like my mom, it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was crazy.
So you say your wife is...
Why are you trying to make me cry? Y'all want me to cry on air or something?
No.
I want you to sing.
So you said your wife is taking it a lot harder than you?
Yeah.
Now, why do you think that is?
Really, Lewis?
I'm just
female. Yeah, right, female.
Okay. Now, is her mom still alive? Your wife's mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So your wife was right there for you though when you were going through it though.
Oh yeah. She was a rock. She got things done. She got funeral stuff done. My wife. So I understand why. Mm-hmm. But again, like I said, let's get off of this emotional stuff. And what's up with the girl?
What's up
with the girl?
What girl?
Begging Netflix.
Hey, I don't know. Tell us how you feel about that. What do you think about Monique?
I'm gonna say it in her voice. Baby. This the problem, baby. You're not hot no more. You're not hot. It's all right, baby. Do it for free. Do it for next to free, and then the next one get paid. You're not hot.
Yeah, I kind of agree with him. Not take the $500,000, blow it up, and then do another one.
All right.
Hey, Peter, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
I mean, me being a God-fearing man, is it a sin to get a sex doll?
Him being a God-fearing man, is it a sin for him to get a sex doll?
No, not at all. No, that'll be one of your disciples.
Hilarious.
As long as she get saved, as long as she get back, as long as I baptize her.
Baptize in the tub. Warm water. No soap. You can use jail soap.
That is
to clean it out.
That's hilarious. Hey, so I'm
not that I know.
Okay. Hey, I ain't gonna be mad at you. I'm not judging.
No.
Hey, check this out. Okay, they got this Me Too movement. Every man, you can't talk to women. They blaming men for everything. And now these dolls come out. What does that lead? Is it leading to a day where men just say, skip it, I don't need women no more. I got this quiet thing over here that looks better than 50% of y'all anyway?
I think that's a first world problem, and that's a millennial problem.
Yeah.
That's new to them. So
Yeah, because I think old heads, meaning people over 35, we're used to talking to people and dealing with them, and which allows you to find someone that you can communicate with and have a life with, and it might not last forever, but at least you'll work through it. Mm-hmm. The millennials are the ones that's just challenged, as far as communicating and talking and understanding what life is about. Yeah. Other than what's in their phone, man.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna, they probably have.
But
issues.
that's where the power lies with them with the phone, because they can get everything in the phone.
Yeah.
I never had to do anything else but this.
I mean, just.
Now wait till you can put your phone inside the dog and they talk to you.
Right.
It's gonna be a wrap.
Right.
Matter of fact, I don't know if it's this what's that? Futurama. Mm-hmm. That thing that looked like the cartoon thing that looked like the Simpsons.
Yeah.
But dude was in the future. They had an episode where they had the sex doll, and they said they had to stop making them because men wasn't doing nothing no more. They wasn't going to work. They was just staying at home with the doll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean it's always good when they don't talk back and you can just knock it out.
It's tempting.
Yeah. And then turn on Sports Center. And you got nobody to say what is that?
Sit it right next to you with a team jersey on.
Yep.
I'm sure yours will have a Dolphins.
Hey, what's that? The Eagles. The Eagles jersey.
That's right. All day long, baby.
Drop
Eagles.
down and get your eagle on, girl.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Hey.
Until they lose Sunday.
No, we're not losing Sunday. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Your backup quarterback stepped in there.
Yeah.
That was a game you guys should have lost. Yeah. Atlanta should have. Oh, well. I'm out. I'm out.
You need to be quiet because Jacksonville put it on y'all.
They did. The offense stepped up. The defense was always nice. So.
No, that was
hey, well, at least our team's made it to the playoffs.
Yeah. We shouldn't even allow you to listen to that conversation. Hey, listen. So, take care, man.
Sylvester.
Thanks for calling.
Y'all, man. Have a good one.
You too, Sylvester. Yeah. Nice guy.
An Apollo legend.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy. Mm-hmm. Great energy. I mean, just positive. Peace to his heart on his mom's thing. As far as bless you. I heard you sneezing there.
Thank you.
Really?
Apparently, you already have one of those dolls, Lou.
Oh, okay, hilarious.
I didn't want to say nothing. That nose is gonna have fun.
Nose is gonna have fun.
How did he get him so fast?
Man, is that who did that?
Don't worry about it.
I know it was probably Aaron.
It was done.
Aaron's quick. So
y'all look good together.
Who did that?
That was cute.
Chuck Farmer.
Oh, Chuck threw it in there. Chuck got it.
She has a nice butt.
Look at those nose though. Wow.
She looked like she ran track.
Yeah.
She got some hamstrings.
We have a call.
Call her.
Lusachi.
Time and Spacio.
What up, homie? What up, homie? How you doing, man?
Shalom.
Hey, you being careful out there on that road?
Yo, first of all, man. Oh my God, nigga. Luani Vernozzi.
I would love a T-shirt of that magnitude.
What did he say?
Hey man, what the fuck is Eric Glavin, man? Oh man, I got memes for that nigga to motherfucking make up for me, man. Cause like I got so many ideas about this so nosy worldwide takeover, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's already got a doll.
Yo, Lou, man, I was watching that fucking first episode of American Crime Story, man, the Versace assassination.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Andrew Cunanan.
Yo, for real. I was like, yo, nigga, Lou just be fucking wasting his time and his talent, man. Like, yo, you need to be on this shit, man. Mm-hmm. Like, we need to be making deals pop, Lou. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'm talking about, nigga, like, I want to do movies with your talent, Lou. Mm-hmm. Like I got this idea for motherfucking
I'm ready.
You ever heard of Step and Fetch It?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we can like do a Lou parody of that. You know what I'm saying? Do your style and name it like Step and Knows It.
Makes sense to me.
This guy just be killing me.
I got so many ideas, Lou.
Just, you know what? How's your daughter?
Lou, man, you so goddamn. fan, bro. I hate when you do that. My daughter?
Yes.
Man, my daughter, man, you know, she motherfucking riding around on hoverboard and shit, looking crazy and shit.
Yeah, so man. She's got good balance, though. So she's those things you got to have balance.
You know how to ride one?
No, I'd fall off them things. Did you buy it for her?
Well, wait a minute. Why are you falling off the motherfuckers, Lou?
I've only ridden once, tried one time.
Couldn't do it?
Nah, I mean, I don't want to. So
you gotta balance, man. You gotta, balance your feet on it and your hips, and you gotta, maneuver your nose and shit and get your shit in alignment on the hoverboard. You know what I mean?
Now, you didn't answer my question. You being safe out on the road, because I know the roads are tough back there.
Man, Lou, man, it's a fucking accident every day out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Atlanta, man. This is one of the worst fucking places in the world to drive, man. I see motherfucking accidents from 285, I-85, 75, the streets and shit, man. This shit is like fucking NASCAR out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you got these Bali motherfuckers in minivans, and I already know.
That's a Bali.
The Bali. You already know the Bali. These niggas got bread. I don't know why these Bali niggas come here and they motherfucking know they got mansions and shit, but these niggas stay in the minivans. Them niggas, you know what I mean? Once in a while you might see one of them niggas in the Benz and shit, but them niggas love minivans and shit. And then you got the motherfucking, I can guarantee you 100% of the time, if I see a white van with a ladder on that shit, nigga, some Mexicans in that motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the standard.
I'm accurate as fuck. And then motherfucking, if I see motherfucking like a Honda Accord, I know it's a young black girl in that motherfucker struggling and shit, you know what I mean? That's
the car of struggle. That's the car of struggle.
That's
she got Winnie's bags in that motherfucker and shit, you know what I'm saying? She got motherfucking all her little hair products in the back seat, you know what I'm saying?
And this is what you really don't fuck with. When the engine light is on, don't fuck with it. They're really doing bad.
That's crazy.
Yo, man, I was fucking with this broad a couple weeks ago, and I met up with her and shit. I ain't never seen her car, you know what I'm saying? Because when I met her, she was at this house little get-together thing with her homegirl, and the homegirl drove. Okay. So I motherfucking was hollering at the young little female and shit. She got 3 kids, so I'm like, oh, okay, that one strike on you, little bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, I met up with her at this little motherfucking pool hall and shit, and motherfucking, man, she pulled up with the motherfucking, the donut tire on the front, nigga. I was like, oh yeah, this gonna be a one night, like either you fucking tonight or it's a wrap. I ain't never talking to you again. Right. Cause you in the struggle. You know what I'm saying? And Wonka Joe ain't out this motherfucker to be no motherfucking Martin Luther King. I ain't saving niggas out this motherfucker.
Right. So what happened? What happened?
With the girl?
Yeah, that night.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I got her a little tipsy and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Smoked the drugs with her and shit, you know what I'm saying? And then, motherfucker, at the end of the night, I was trying to fill in her booty and shit and get her wet and horny and shit. And she talking about, I gotta go. I gotta go. I was like, oh, you got morals, little bitch? You got morals?
She got 3 kids.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your kids ain't motherfucking here right now and shit. Like, you got morals and shit. You in the struggle and you want a nigga to goddamn be on some 90-day shit? I'm out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad at least you gave her a good meal.
Well, at least you seen the donut in the front. That's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then, like, when I was feeling on her and I was trying to kiss on her neck and shit and get it, I was on some straight Harvey Weinstein shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, wow.
I was a little rapey, yo.
Should have bought your doll.
I know, right?
Jeez. You need a doll.
Yeah.
Nigga, hey, look. I was tipsy, man, so, when a nigga be tipsy and shit, nigga, I go through, like, if I'm sober, maybe about 2 no's. 2 no's to be like, all right, I'm good, you know what I'm saying? If I've been drinking a little bit, bro got to give me probably about 9 no's, you know what I'm saying? 9 no's is like, all right, I'm going to let you slide, you know what I mean? But I was trying to kiss on her neck and shit, and I caught a whiff of her hair and shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh no, like your hair smell like a soggy bowl of cornflakes and shit, man. I can't do this shit.
All right, that's nasty. So listen, thank you for calling, but I'm just gonna say,
wait a minute, Lou, that's it.
Yeah, because she only needs to say 1 no, and you got to listen. You can't go to 9 no's.
First, what you mean 1 no?
He been drinking.
Well, the girl says no means no.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. And
nigga, first of all, let me give you the definition.
Girl.
You know, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Nigga, like, you know, you got to understand, nigga. It wasn't like she looked at me straight in the eyeball and she motherfucking had her mace in her hand. She was like, no. You know what I mean? She didn't give me that no.
What time was that one?
Yo, this nigga Lou act like motherfucking a no can't turn to a yes. Like, nigga, I got motherfucking no to yes experiences in life, nigga.
Okay, I understand.
Turn it around.
I know it's a mutual thing, but 9 no's? Come on.
He's drunk.
I don't care.
I was tipsy, Lou. You ain't never motherfucking got a no in the beginning, but you motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? She be like, no. And then, you know what I'm saying, you feel down there, she be like, stop, don't do that. And then,
wow.
You know, you be like, girl, you know, hey, girl, it's leaky faucet down there.
And I ended up marrying her. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So she told you, like, nigga, no, unless you motherfucking provide me with the life.
And I
and
did.
You was like, okay.
But it was worth it. So, but you, I'm just saying, just be careful and remember that, you know, you have a daughter and you want to, you know.
Lou,
yes.
I can't take advice from you on this shit, man.
Wow.
You're horrible at this shit, Lou.
Horrible.
How long did it take you to smash Code 3, Lou?
Now, that's none of
your business.
That's none of your business. Code 3 and I.
Your business.
Code 3 and I went to church a few times first.
Oh.
I went to church?
A few times
Yes.
first. Yeah.
That's a date?
Yeah.
Yes, that's a date. It's a good date.
But did you sit in the front or the back?
We sat in the back.
Oh, my God.
He got baptized. Yeah.
No.
Did you get chicken and macaroni and cheese after the service?
No.
He doesn't eat macaroni and cheese.
We went and had breakfast.
Did you go to the first service with or second service?
We went to the 9:30 service.
So was that first service, nigga?
No, first service was 7.
Oh, hell no, nigga. Yo,
Right.
nigga, what?
Yeah.
Nigga, I can't be listening to no shit about Jesus that early in the morning.
We can tell.
7 in the morning, nigga?
Yeah.
Hell no. Nigga,
Yeah.
I can't do that shit.
Well, it's okay. It's okay.
So you went to church a couple of times.
Yes.
Yeah, he put his love on the line. Put
No,
his love
you-
on the line.
You ain't trying to fill on her booty in the church parking lot on the way to the car or nothing?
No. We didn't do all that.
No.
She has a Glock.
Yeah.
She got a gun in church?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I guess nowadays you do need a gun in church, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
So when you first smashed, she had the gun then, too?
yes.
Well, we don't know if he smashed or not. That's you know, he's a nice guy.
Did you tell her to, like, you know what I'm saying, bring the gun to the bedroom?
Oh.
She keeps
Answer.
She keeps it with her.
Oh.
It's in her purse.
Aim that gun at my nose, baby, while you ride this cock.
All right. Okay. Listen.
Give me my third hole.
Wait, Chuck Farmer has made the no Sachi.
Oh, come on. I don't want to see that.
I'm about to put it up right now. Are you watching?
Chuck Farmer is a motherfucking CIA agent. That nigga be on it.
Willie, are you watching the show?
Hell no.
Oh.
All right. See you later, man. Be careful out there, Willie. All right.
Lou, wait a minute, Lou. Lou.
Yes.
That guy's well done.
We got
Lou.
Yes.
Yo, the first time, did you tell her I'm going to book that ass?
I'm a book
Did
that
you?
ass.
I booked it. All right. 10-4.
Your vagina is under investigation.
Oh, wow.
Hang up on that, please. Hang up.
It's
on
going to
that.
be a
Bye,
small
Willie.
one.
We gotta go. I don't understand
It's gonna be
that.
a small investigation.
I don't. Hilarious. I don't understand. Why is
bring
the
out
picture
one
so
card.
dark?
Because you're
Because you're done, son.
So Sachi, is that like Versace the
Yeah.
shirt? Okay.
Oh, that's your brand.
That's no Sachi.
Yeah. See, you don't have none of that in the front.
All right, listen, it's been a fun show. We got to go get in, have a game today. Hope all is well. And shout out to all the people who have a birthday today. Today, I think, is my son's little friend's birthday.
And when
How
I'm-
would you know that?
Because he said he wanted to use the car and take her out
Oh, that's
tonight
right.
because it was her birthday.
Where's he taking her?
I don't know. They're going to have to Uber.
Oh.
Because I got to go to the
Really?
game. I'm not going to sit there and wait for him to pick me up.
Why up.
Because that's a long wait. So love all of you for listening.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. And C, great. Thank you for that.
Probation, man.
Yeah. Take care, everyone. Peace.
Probation, man.
Yeah. Take care, everyone. Peace.
Market has just what you need to fill that appetite. Come on in. Try our signature hot and cold sandwiches made with Boar's Head quality meats, as well as our salads, smoothies, and special vegan items. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market also offers premium catering for any event. Give us a call at 347-981-8408. We're a family-owned business located in the heart of Leimert Park community, 4308 Crenshaw Boulevard in Los Angeles. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter 4308 Crenshaw Boulevard. And look us up on Yelp. See why we're rated 5 stars. Brooklyn Deli and Mini Market, where quality food meets excellent service.